Hello everyone and welcome back to MORGBORG Tech. Here's an update on the 33-piece eBay phone lot. Now, I mentioned that one of the phones in the lot, which happened to be a dummy phone, will not be included in this update since there's no way to actually use it, since it doesn't have any electronic components in it. So, like any phone lot update before, I'll show you the working phones first. Here they are, 24 of them, and let's begin. So starting up, because this one here has a battery, this is a Samsung Sync on AT&T. That one did not have a SIM card in it. But the other one, which is right next to it, does have a SIM card. Or at least it should. This one is in black, the other one was red. As you can see, there's the SIM card. Next up, here are two LG VX6100s. These are on Verizon. These don't have that great of speakers. Next up, here are two black Motorola Razrs on Singular. This one here has a bit of screen damage. This one here is acting weird for some reason, but it does work. Here's a blue Motorola Razr. This one is on AT&T. Next up, here are two LG B470s on AT&T. One of them has a broken outer LCD. As you can see, this one right here. Next up, here's a Motorola V60 on AT&T Wireless. This is an old phone here. Next up here is a Nokia 6103 on T-Mobile. Next up here is an Alcatel Quick Flip on Cricket. Next up, here's a Casio Gs1 Ravine on Verizon. This is the original Gs1 Ravine. This one's kind of slow for some reason. Not sure why. Maybe it was just like that out of the factory. Next up, here's a Motorola V557 on Singular. Next up, here's a Motorola V220 on Singular. I don't know what's up with this one, but it was turning on earlier. It does work, though. Next up, here's a Samsung Smooth on Verizon. Next up, here's a Sanyo SCP-3200 on Sprint. The inner screen is slightly water damaged. Next up, here's a ZTE Z222 on AT&T. Next up, here's a UT Starcom ARC on Virgin Mobile. Next up, here's an LG 441G on TracFone. Next up, here's a Sanyo Tahoe on Sprint. If I remember right, this was one of Sanyo's last phones ever. By this time, it was already bought by Kyocera. Next up, here's an LG 450 on T-Mobile. Next up, here's a Samsung T339 on T-Mobile. This one had a bloated battery, but it does work. So it doesn't have a battery in it right now, so I can't show you that it works right now, but it does work. I was able to get it to turn on. And the last of the working phones, here's the Samsung SGH A237 on AT&T. The screen has some dead pixels in it. So now I'll switch the phones out and show you the ones that are untested. So of the 32 phones that are actual phones in this lot, 3 of them were untested for various reasons. Starting with this one here, the Motorola i776 on Boost Mobile. This one turns on, but I do not have a SIM card for this one, so I can't determine if it has any passcode locks or anything like that. So for now, I'm considering this one untested. If I get a SIM card and find out this one doesn't have any locks on it, it will be considered working. Next up is the Samsung SGH X495 on T-Mobile. This one I don't have a charger for. And last here is the LG VX6000. I do not have the dock for this one, and the charging port is broken. And this battery here I can't put into a battery charger because it's fixed into the back cover. So currently I have no way to test this. So now I'll show you the broken phones. So here are the broken phones in this lot. There are 5 of them. Starting with this one here, the LG VX8350 on Verizon. This one, the hinge is broken and so are the screens. Next up is the Motorola T720C on Verizon. This one has a broken inner screen, but otherwise it turns on. Next up is my other LG VX6100 on Verizon. This one doesn't detect batteries. Here's the LG GS170 on T-Mobile. This one has a broken inner screen. And last is this Motorola Renegade V950 on Sprint. It turns on, but the hinge is pretty much broken and the inner screen is broken too. So there's the update on the 33-piece phone lot. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, peace.